Hello, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all will be fine. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video we discuss about what is travel insurance and how does it work. So let's start the video. First of all, you click on your browser. When you click your browser, this page will be opened. You just click in the search bar and search what is travel insurance. When you search, the website page will be opened. You just click in this website, what is travel insurance. When you click this website, the page will be opened of what is travel insurance and how does it work. Travel insurance provides financial protection if you faces a certain problem when you are traveling on a holiday. It covers a range of possibilities from loss of luggage and the cost of medical care. If you become ill or have an accident, find out how it works, why it is important, and what do you need to think about you talking about it. What does travel insurance cover? Traveling without insurance could leave for your paying hefty prices of sometimes and some things where you have to go wrong. Depending on this policy, travel insurance pay on your wide range and circumstance. Most of policies include cover for loss of stolen will baggage for cover and extras in some policies. Emergency medical expenses such as the cost of treatment and getting your home. In the cost of cancelling, delaying or cutting for the trip short with a cancellation cover sometimes an additional extra. Disruption for your travel and accommodation such as delaying and cancellation. Legal cost in many cases used for the damaging property and casing of injuries. This is the extract cover available will vary significantly between different insurance and policies. So it is important to be familiar with the policy wondering before you buying. What is not covered? Travel insurance. A lot of depend on the policy and the insurer you go for, but there are few of things that your travel insurance policies generally don't cover, on which might you be have available for the extra cost. If you are over 65 and you have to a medical condition, you might and specialist insurance if you have a medical condition. You have to tell your insurer. If you don't have to tell them, your risk invalidating for your insurance policy. In other words, your claim might to be rejected. Travel insurance if you are 65 for your medication and condition. Adventure sports, winter sport and potentially dangerous activities such as climbing on the whitewater, rafting off the ocean and covered a part of your standard travel insurance policy. So you might be need to pay for your extra covers. With the most of policies, you are not covered for the travel in your countries and region for the foreigns and the Commonwealth. Office recommendation avoiding. See for the latest and the government UK website. Expensive of the luxury items such as the watches, jewelry, laptop and cameras are usually excluded. This is because they have to likely and executed for single articles, price limited for your policy. Your policy might not be offered to cover these are trips affected by events such as civil unrest, earthquake, pandemic and terrorism. The coronavirus pandemic has a huge of impact on travel, with many trips cancelled and as a severely disputed our guide a conversation and travel insurance sets up for your options. What are the types of travel insurance are there? While policies can differ from a lot of terms of cover, they will generally fall into a following categories. First is a single trip. Covers for you for one of your trips set as the period of time. Annual multi-trip covers for you and many trips take you have within a whole year. Typically, most of cost affected by a single trip options that you taking more to or holidays within that period. Backpacker gap year provider cover of multiple destinations and extend period. You might be need to edit the cover of kinds activities your plan and doing such as adventure sport and work of volunteering. Winter sport specialist cover for you going to skiing, snowboarding and the winter sport. There are the considered by insurance to be high a risk of activities and so excluded from of the most standard policies. Worldwide, there are usually two types of worldwide policy. Those are covered in the US and that don't. European and families. European not always clear cut, but are some policies areas that are technically in Europe. Family covers for the adult and up to for your children traveling together. Suitable for the children are 18 or younger into full a time with you. Where can you buy a travel insurance? Comparison sites and you have to good place to shop around of the sea and best details. but try to see for your latest two difference between the sides of these are always have to criteria for the some providers.